Congratulations to you. You have a big breakthrough. You did it. It's amazing the way you have come through, your story. And the people are truly bamboozled. I can't find another word but bamboozled by what you've done, what you embody. Because it's simple. It's always been the same. You have not really changed. You just got sharper, right? And you return to your innocence. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of temptations. There was a lot of traps for you. And you understand that the blame game can only be won by one person, and that's the covert narcissist. So only professional victims can win a blame game, right? And you looked for the three fingers pointing back at you. You did your shadow work, all right? You did your part. I'm saying? And now you know what was your part in the story. And you know what is hoax, what is fake, what has been projected. You don't need you don't need that anymore. There was something that has pushed you. There was something that has inflicted pain on you. There was something that challenged you. Slowly, 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 covertly, 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 hidden in plain sight. But you don't need that anymore because now you individuated. You evolved. You overcome. You are that person that learns from every mistake. You have this motivation like a child that when it falls down, it gets up again and tries again. And if it falls down again, it gets up again and tries again until you can walk, until you can speak, until you can see, until you can fly, until you overcome, until you see a pattern, until you create order in the chaos, all right? So you don't need that blame game anymore. You don't point on the others. You know what they did and what they are, but you don't need it. You stand for yourself. You're that thing, but I don't know what an absolute unit is, but you're an absolute unit, okay? So I relate this to a tiger, and this animal is related to tigers as well. Anyway, you stand for yourself. You are a one. You're that unity. And you also understand that everything that is there in creation, you create everything that is in creation, and everything creates you. So when you see a tree in a forest, that tree is summoned in your consciousness. You make it the tree that it is. But at the same time, the tree also perceives you and creates you in his own plant reality. So every entity create every entity. You know what I'm saying? This reality. If you think you are the only God and outside of yourself is just objects that you can use, you're not in reality. But I don't talk to you. I'm talking to the collective of people who participate in reality. Maybe it's exactly 144,000, I don't know. And I'm talking to the people with self-assessment, with introspection, People who know their place in life, who don't cross boundaries, who respect boundaries of other people. You need to be able to maintain boundaries and create boundaries. See, privacy and courage creates peace. Peace in yourself. So, congratulations. You came a long way. Your story is unbelievable. You don't need anybody anymore. You don't be the victim. You have been victimized. You have done the work. You have a new standing. You have a new walking. You have a new talking. You're walking in new shoes. All right? The shoes that you choose. You have emotional intelligence. You have gone through suffering that would have broke most people. You transmute so much negativity, so much pain into something that lies behind you, something that made you who you are. And something that is self-reliant, self-sustaining, and speaking for itself. You are participating. In reality, you came closer to reality. That shared space where you can communicate with people and you understand communication. The most important ingredient is the goodwill to understand the other person. You understand communication always goes two ways. You understand the many layers of a message, and you have the intuition to feel things before you know it. Okay? So you also understand the barriers of communication. You understand that there is people, to communicate with them is vanity. So congratulations. You came a long way. I don't know on what timeline you are in your journey. I can just encourage you to go on in this path. I know it can be overwhelming at times. I know the dangers. I know the dark night of the soul. I know the cold and the solitude. But it's all for your best. You can do it. You have already done it. You're there. It's absolutely amazing how you change your habits, your life, how you break out of cycles. And now there is truly a future before you, a present moment of peace and truth. And nobody can take that away from you. And you can speak your truth anywhere at any time. And you know your light now. You know your light now. Right now.